Hello and welcome to Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. This is episode 6, the big 6-0. I'm Alex. Eric, where are you at?
Well, I'm down here in the basement, 60 feet below ground. And you know what that means. We're at the party house, yeah?
Okay.
Yo, Eric, don't tell them the actual name of this place, because otherwise the MACC is going to come and try and get us again, bro.
I mean, that's true. But, come on. We are at EuroHaus, the most fabulous party house ever, yeah?
Eric, I said not to read the place we were at.
Alex, but you don't understand. This is the after premiere show of Dwayne The Rock Johnson's Magic Treehouse featuring Maxwell.
It's me. It's Max.
Maxyboi,
How is everyone
thuggin.
doing?
Maxyboi. So we're gonna have to ask you a whole bunch of questions on today's podcast, starting with obviously how is making out with Gwyneth Paltrow, and are you sure that Jack really needed to kiss his sister in that scene?
I think the scene went well. I won't lie. I thought the Jack kissing his sister might have gone overboard, but at the end of the day, I think it was tasteful.
And
all right,
and you need it to be tasteful. This is a form of art. This isn't smut or anything.
It's for the kids. Okay, this one is for the kids. We made sure of that, and it was tasteful.
Absolutely. That is why we are partying it up in what can only be considered maximum debauchery down here in the top secret EuroHaus, which you definitely can't get to by going to the street corner of 27 and 315 in Berlin and asking for the extra gay Berliner Weiss.
Hey, Alex, this one is for the kids, remember?
Oh, sorry. The
Extra
non-alcoholic extra gay Berliner Weiss. That's how
no, extra happy Berliner Weiss. So, I mean, with all the cordiality out of the way, we're bumping down here, but let's get what are we talking about mainly today?
Oh, are you trying to suggest our main topic, Eric, that we should roll into that?
I think I'm ready to boogie on down.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Max, make sure to try and help out Eric. He needs all the help he can get. But today's main topic is probably one of my favorite organizations.
All right. Does this organization have anything to do with the extermination of the polar bear?
Well, funny you should ask. I believe that they are staunchly against the extermination of the polar bear, but for reasons that are very selfish. Okay. So since they are based out of Sri Lanka, rising sea levels would be very bad for this organization. And so for that reason, I'm pretty sure they're anti polar bear, which means they are pro polar bear.
Is it the men against Greta Thunberg?
No, they are okay with Greta Thunberg, I believe.
Okay.
Although up until 1962, they didn't let it was an all British organization, and they did not let any Sri Lankans into the organization.
Okay. So
Okay.
slightly racist. That's pretty typical in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
I guess that really only raises the question of what Zelda game is this organization's favorite?
All right, so they are huge fans, and I know this personally. They are huge fans of Legend of Zelda, the Phantom Hourglass.
Really? So the stylus and everything?
Oh, dude, absolutely. You wouldn't believe it, but because they have hoisted the Colombo Cup, the Clifford Cup, our main topic, the Colombo Hockey and Football Club, they have done it 7 times, and we all know that nothing says Legend of Zelda, Ocarina. Wait, no, what was it? Phantom Hourglass.
Phantom Hourglass.
Nothing says Phantom Hourglass more than the Clifford Cup.
That's true. I've seen the Clifford Cup, and wowee, does it look just like an hourglass? It's quite phantasmic.
Not only is it stored in an ancient, crumbling sea ruin, guarded by weird spirits, it also has a stylus in the side of it and 2 screens.
Well, wait, did you say 2 screens?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
This must be a prized possession of, the Colombo football team.
Well, they haven't won it since 1994, but they were in the finals in 2 seasons. Also, this is football as in soccer, and also it's not actually soccer, it's actually rugby. And by hockey, I don't mean like ice skating hockey, I mean field hockey.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. And apparently they're pretty primo, top of the line Sri Lankan Rugby Football Union members.
That's good,
Mm-hmm.
I want my boys drowned in the blood of their enemies and unionized.
Yeah, the CH and FC rugby team
though. Let's see. I mean, that also, I just wanted to say there's something digging in my mind. So you know how the former Washington Redskins American football team changed their name to the Washington football team?
Yeah.
I think it would be a lot cooler if they doubled down on sort of the soccer aesthetic and just said, we're going to be the Washington Football Club.
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. See, unlike the Colombo Hockey and Football Club, our main topic for today, the Colombo Hockey and Football Club plays neither football nor hockey. So
rugby.
Yes.
Rugby and field hockey. It's something. I'll give them that.
They don't even have I tried to find, it spent like 15 minutes looking for their professional field hockey team. I couldn't find it. Like, I don't think they do that anymore. I think they just did that for like 30 years and then decided, we're good. They have like a kids one, but like I don't think they have an actual professional one. Like, they only have a professional rugby team.
Wait. So you're telling me they don't have a kids one, but this episode is all for the kids?
Oh,
man.
No, it's for the kids, dude. They have a kids field hockey team, but they don't have a professional one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
So it's perfect. It's for the kids.
The kids can, right, because this episode's for the kids. They can come to the CH and FC and rugby team, and they can go play on a previously professional field hockey field.
What a great thing to teach the younger generations of these old pastimes. So Max, would you sign up Lil Guston for a kids football and hockey club?
I think I would if I knew Lil Guston was safe playing rugby at the football and hockey club. I think I would go ahead and allow him to do that because they are unionized, and as long as my Lil Guston is part of a union, he's okay with me.
Sounds good.
And just so the viewers know, Guston is my little French kid. He's my son. He's about 4 years old. And he's looking for a pastime other than his schoolwork, which he aces.
Wow, this episode really is for the kids, and especially Guston.
He's watching out there, Little Guston.
I know he's sitting curled up next to the fireplace with the radio cranked all the way to 11. He's loving every moment.
This will be translated to French, which is the only language he speaks.
Oh, well, in that case, Guston, keep that studying, and hopefully that translates well to French.
Man, I will say that's got to be tough because I know Maxyboi Thuggin speaks 0 words of French.
I can pronounce French. I cannot speak it.
All right, sounds good. I think the beats are bouncing. Wait.
Dude, is that a bass drop I hear?
Is that the bass I hear?
Oh my God, it's time to party, yeah?
Oh yeah, Eric, it is Alex's time to throw the party.
Oh, well, I think it is the perfect time to get it bumping, yeah?
Yeah, so I have the question. Okay, what's the topic for the bumping beats this week?
Well, I think we have to do it something for the kids.
Of course, for the kids. This is a great idea.
I don't know what we can sing for the kids, but I'll get the beats going anyways. All right,
All right.
kiddos. I know you're out there in the world listening to the radio.
Okay.
This goes out to all the kids out there. Make sure you grow up big and strong and study really hard like Gaston.
Party, 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 party. It's only half of the day. The other half, you have to eat your vegetables.
Oh, yeah, this one's for the kids. Coming out early day, eating all those veggies. Gotta chow down part of your 6 important meals.
Everybody look into the pyramid, yeah? And then you'll see on the top is a no desserts, no. On the bottom, big strong grains, yeah.
Ah, yeah, Gusto. Eat your foods. Milk and cheese. Breads. And oils. Oh.
You need a balanced breakfast and a balanced lunch and a little bit of balanced dinner on your day. And no more partying until it's all done, and then all night we can party, yeah?
So, make sure you pile on all the vegetables. Get them all piled up nice and high on your plates. And then when you're done chowing down, we can go out to the house for some fun. Break it down, Eric.
I can't control my body to these crazy beats, yeah? Oh, talking about the beats, I have a plate full of beets. Oh, I'm having a grand old time because I'm energized from all of my vitamins, yeah?
Oh, it's Mixmaster Alex. We're up in the house. We got the freshest beets around. Organically grown, nothing totem. They're just so delicious. Going down. Oh, yeah.
Okay, back to me now. Everybody listen in the crowd around. Everybody wants to hear the party beat. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait. No, the beat is coming. The beat is coming.
If you want, I can drop the bass in production, post-production.
Wait, guys, we're still waiting. This is what you get for eating your veggies today. It's called suspense, and it is wonderful, yeah? And Go
I mean, that went well, I think.
That'll sound cool in editing.
Oh, for sure. It sounds terrible, actually. I'm going to have to edit all of that out.
All right, guys. Thank you, Party House boys. Oh, yeah.
It's no problem. Yeah. We like to party all the
time. So, all the little kids out there, eat your vegetables, study like Gaston, and one day you can party with the big boys.
Party at the EuroHaus, without a doubt. Carrots, bananas, eat it all. Get big and strong.
And I normally I would say to the little ones out there, you got to just hop right in with a big plate of beets. But these German engineered beets might be a little too much for you right now. You got to ease into it.
Ease into it's a solid idea for sure. And kids out there, because this one, again, it's for the kids. You too can become a nuclear-powered stripper if you eat all your vegetables every day. Am I right, Eric? I mean, look at that thing go over there. I mean, I can't believe the people watching at home, are missing this.
I mean, I didn't know that a booty could gyrate like that, man.
I didn't know you could play music off of a booty.
These kids don't know what they're missing. Oh, man.
They really don't.
That's why you have to eat your veggies, because if you eat your veggies, then you'll end up like us, on the run. In a suspectly pimpin' and poppin' EuroHaus.
All right, sounds great. I think it's time to turn down the volume, sit down, and take some questions from the internet.
Oh yeah, I like that. Kind of, dial it back maybe a couple cranks and go fish out some big, interesting questions from the internet.
Whoa, this is a big one right here.
Oh, you got a good one?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it got away, broke the line.
It broke the hook. I thought I had a great one, but you're gonna have to lay me down with a nice.
All right,
fast
I went out into
question.
the Twittosphere and I got a special flashing question, okay, for Max and Eric. You ready?
Okay.
In
Okay, yeah.
88 We Trust at Spetzel Soundsy1 asks, why is there a laser beam in the sky coming from the direction of town?
Oh.
Oh, that's the new promotional art piece for the EuroHaus's new what is it called? New song. Eat your vegetables, yeah.
Yes. Yes, we
And-
just
and-
released it this morning. It should be coming over your town soon, but where is this guy living?
It doesn't say.
Okay. Well, I would assume he's in Berlin because we just put it out now.
I think he's in Leicester.
Okay. So
I think the normal person pronounces it Lester, but okay.
Maybe. I don't know where he is though. Could be England. Could be Louisiana.
okay.
Well, yeah, it's a moving art installation that really shows
okay.
the duality of man and how symbolically we all stand together while partying and breaking it down by ourselves.
That sounds reasonable. I think I can definitely get behind that. So, I saw this piece of art and I wept for 25 minutes straight. It was so beautiful. Like it opened up something and brought me to another higher spiritual place. It's so beautiful and enlightening.
As the art curator Ongo Gablovian once said, derivative. Now this I love. It conditions us all. It was an air conditioner, but like, I get conditioned, you get conditioned. Art can mean a lot to a lot of different people.
Exactly.
And the thing is,
Max, what is the name of this art installation that they released from the EuroHaus?
This is called Booty Bumping.
It's a great name.
In a few moments, it will start flashing, and you will see the booty bump. Hence the name Booty Bumping.
Of course. And is this how do I spell this bumping? Is it with an apostrophe or?
It is with an apostrophe.
Okay. Right, okay, good. Just double checking because we don't want to get it wrong for the listeners out there. It's very important. When booty bumping comes to your town near you at Special Sound Z1, that's what the laser beams from the sky are. For sure. Thank you very much, Max. All right, I have another question. This one's it's kind of similar, but also a little different. You ready for this one, boys?
Yes.
I think I am.
All right, Star Wars Stuff at Star Wars Stuff asks, if Anakin Skywalker is the answer, what is the question?
Well, I think the question is what I'm going for for Halloween.
Okay, you're going Anakin Skywalker.
No.
It's not who you're going.
It's not. You're not going as Anakin Skywalker, but that is the answer to the question.
I'm actually going as Cornican Cornwalker, and I'm going to dress up as a corn, but also have a lightsaber.
All right, is this pre or post Mustafield Cornican Cornwalker?
Yeah, he's gonna be a little singed on one side, and definitely in no shape to fight, but definitely like on the grill. So still,
no butter then.
No butter. No butter.
Okay. Right. So no butter for Cornican Cornwalker, but probably like I would say mid pop maybe.
Oh yeah. I mean, half of him's a little poppin', half is nice grill, and just a little bit is still raw.
What color lightsaber is Corn walking?
So, Corn, what was it? Cornican Cornwalker.
Cornican, excuse me.
Yeah, Cornican Cornwalker. He still has his blue lightsaber.
Blue.
Because it's. I'm really taking from the scene right as OP1 sort of jumped over him and sliced him because he had the high ground.
Right.
So that's right. This is a set in a world of Star Wars where everyone is a vegetable, and of course Obi-Wan is replaced with OP-Wan.
Oh, and this has never been done before, right?
Like yes.
And Star Wars has never been replaced by like supermarket things.
No, this is just my idea.
Completely original work.
See, I was really tempted to go as quinoa gin.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Qui-Gon Jinn, but quinoa
yeah, of course,
gin.
Yeah.
But
Quinoa gin, of course.
There's something about Cornican Cornwalker that really it spoke to me.
I can get behind it.
And first of all, I mean, Cornican Cornwalker is as American as Jedi pie.
Oh yes, it's just so obviously the answer to
if Cornican Cornwalker is the
Question.
answer, what is the question? It is what is Eric's Halloween outfit this year gonna be?
That's the only. Well, actually, no, because Anakin Skywalker is not the answer.
I mean, it's like close enough. Like
he's close.
Yeah. I mean, that was the question. That was the question, and the answer was almost Anakin Skywalker.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think that's satisfactory.
Max, do you have who are you going for as Halloween this year?
Ooh. I wasn't quite sure yet. I'm not sure. I went as Eric last year, and I thought that was a good one.
That was a good success.
That one was classic.
How was it? Did all of Eric's fans recognize you?
They did. I got recognized on the street multiple times. Again, by the kids. This podcast is for the kids, so a lot of kids would come up to me. But there was some older people, older demographic, 60s, 50s, 70s. But a lot of attention. I might just wear it on a regular day. I'm being honest.
I gotta say, it's a good look. It's Eric endorsed. See, Alex, I went as Max last year, and I did not have a good time because no one recognized me, no one said hi, and the only person that came after me was this the IRS and some audit collector. It was really strange.
It's true, but it's sad. But
I mean, after this movie I hear is going to blow up the fall coronavirus movie production scene. So, I mean, I think he'll blow up for his role in The Magic Treehouse Goes to Mount Vesuvius with starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So
I think the IRS will be so impressed with my performance, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, in The Magic Treehouse, that they'll blow the whole audit off. They'll say, "It's all right. You're good. We saw you in the movie."
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, hey, if you can act that good, obviously you can, write off so many deductions and lie. It's fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, Eric said he filled out your taxes last summer or last Halloween when he was dressed up as you, and he just faxed him a taco. So you might want to get that checked out.
That was what was due at the end. It was a taco.
It was one
He's
taco.
like, well, I was going as Max. I'm like, Eric, why are you trying to put this taco in the fax machine, bro? And he's like, well, can't you see I'm already dressed up as Max? And I was like, oh, I was wondering why you weren't as cool.
Well,
he's like, yeah, I told Max I did his tax returns for him. Just channeled the inner Maxyboi. And I was like, all right.
The issue with it was I couldn't really fax the taco that well, so I just gave him a slice of pizza.
Oh, Eric, you can't do that. Yeah. You gotta. When they need a taco, they need a taco.
It's tough because if it fits, it ships, but the taco doesn't really fit.
Right, of course.
Every time you try and get it in there, it just crumbles into little pieces. Yeah, so you went with the pizza and called it a day.
Yeah,
that might be why they're auditing.
That's probably it.
I mean, I could have sworn they called Pizza Hut and asked for tacos. I couldn't put the pieces together, man.
So I mean, I think that answered that question as Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
With that, Eric, do you want to move into our nature walk and talks this week? What sort of encounters the public can be expecting in this autumnal season of ours?
So it's autumn. Everyone knows it's here. Fall is a brewing. The winds are a blowing and the temps are getting colder. So that means it's only the time to bring your fish from outside in your koi pond and put them in tanks inside for the long winter. Alex, do you have any cool fish stories and happenings?
Yeah, so I found, Eric, that because it's getting colder, right, out there, it's time to bring your fish from the cold pond into the warm frying pan. I recommend the sunnies. They're delicious. They're a little bony, but you just got to pick your way around them. For instance, my fish, Gertrude, Glenn, Greg, and Gerald, that I fished up the other day. I brought them inside, cooked them up, and they were delicious.
That's
just right out of the pond down here. Sometimes they're hard to find, but down in the weeds, the seaweeds, that's where they like to live. And I got loads of seaweed out there.
Whoa.
Invasive.
Alex, I don't think seaweed's legal in New York yet. You better hush.
Oh, okay. I'll keep it on the DL.
I'm gonna have to edit that one out. This one's for kids.
That's true.
Yeah, kids, don't be experimenting with any dangerous aquatic plants like seaweed, especially in upstate New York.
So, Alex, I was actually wondering. You said sunfish, and it's a little known fact that sunfish are called sunfish due to their similarities to the actual sun, in that they emit a large amount of radiation and heat. So I'm surprised that your pond even freezes over.
I mean, yeah, it gets really cold up here, and I try to remove as many sunfish as possible in order to make the ice skating better.
Okay. Oh, that's smart then. But
they always come back at the beginning of next year because, as we know, they are rapid breeders.
I got a quick question, if I may. So whenever I went fishing, my dad would tell me, put the little ones back. You pull one out that's 4 or 5 inches. You just got to put it back. But what's stopping me from eating it?
First of all, there ain't very much meat on a little fish. So it's important, all of our listeners out there, to only get the big fish that have bioaccumulated the most toxins for you.
And remember, this one's for the kids. And I just got to say, don't be ashamed of your size. 4 inches is pretty good. Everyone's got
a good size fish.
Everyone's got to be happy with their own fish, So I think your dad was just trying to, create some unrealistic standards,
I think you might be right with that one. I'm gonna have a chat.
Yeah, tell your dad that any size fish is a good fish, except you do want to put back the small ones so they can grow into bigger fish.
Okay.
And because what Alex was talking about with bioaccumulation, they'll absorb more toxins and metals,
which you then absorb when you eat them.
Yes. So then when you eat them,
it takes the toxins out of the environment.
And then you can grow big and strong with extra nutrients and toxins in your body.
Extra vital nutrients such as lead, arsenic, and other heavy metals.
Man, I mean, if you want to put on weight, heavy metals is the easiest way to do it.
Absolutely. Did you know, Eric, that it is illegal to hunt waterfowl in the state of New York and I think the entire United States with a lead shot these days? Instead, you have to use steel shot because the lead was getting into the waterways.
Yeah, I mean, don't care about eating it. I mean, I have a nice big bowl of lead in the morning for breakfast anyways.
That's probably bad for your health. You know what isn't illegal? Well, actually it might be, but not technically. Using lead shot when shotgun fishing.
Oh, I was gonna
say,
which is how
I catch all my fish.
I'm not a shotgun shooting into the fish. I'm more of a toaster kind of guy.
You just lob the toaster overboard.
I just lob the toaster in there, and it does the job.
It's way more efficient.
So, Eric, I'm often out in a remote Adirondack lake with just me, my canoe, and my shotgun. Yeah. How do you get the extension cord 37 miles from the nearest outlet over to the lake?
I actually just use a generator.
Oh, okay. I hadn't even thought of bringing the generator.
Exactly.
Great idea.
So I have a special generator mount in the back of my canoe, which I use to power my motor and my toasters.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Is it USB? Are they USB toasters or is it like full 120 volts?
See, I'm actually getting the European ones, so it's 140 volts.
Well, the European standard is 220, but I'll take your word.
Yes, 220 volts. That's right. Sorry. It was a little smudge from some fish grease on there.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Well, Eric, are there any other water-related nature tips for our listeners, particularly freshwater related?
So if you want to get the most fresh water, what I really recommend to do is to actually urinate into the stream. Your urine will react with the microorganisms and the biome as a whole to create a clean, safe, wonderful area that all of nature can enjoy, especially the mighty great white shark.
What?
Wait, isn't
So if you pee into a stream enough,
Yep.
it will bring great white sharks because of course they can smell blood.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So they're gonna swim up the stream because you're peeing into there, and it, like any normal pee, you got a little bit of blood in there.
That's not normal, by the way.
So
That
the great
is
white
not
sharks,
normal.
they can smell it, and they swim up the stream.
And it's good. It's good for the lakes and the freshwater rivers. We need more great whites in there.
Yeah, no, I'd say so. That's the only tip I have. If you want to go fishing, I recommend European toasters. They do the job well.
Speak about that, I got a little bone to pick in that we're very afraid of great white sharks, but we kill way more than they kill us.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
So if great white sharks want to swim up the streams and nab one or two people, come on.
It's probably okay in the grand scheme of things.
In the grand scheme of things, it's about even.
However, I will say, if there's a great white shark coming at you, don't be afraid to use a little bit of self-defense and throw a toaster at it.
Oh yeah.
If it's not plugged in, it's not going to do too much damage, but it might scare it off. So that way you can still be kind to the ecosystem and support a great white, but save yourself.
Kids, if you're taking notes, that's a great one to write down. Throw the toaster at the great white.
Yeah. And even if you're in the water, it's never too late to, like, you might be thinking, oh man, I want to turn my bread into toast, but I'm already swimming. It's okay. Just grab one of Eric's specialty toasters, and you too can make bread underwater. Make toast underwater.
European toasters, though. The American ones won't do anything.
They only come in European
American
standard.
quality just is not what it used to be. So that's all I got for this this nature walk talk.
Oh, that's great. In that case, Eric, we better end this with what can only be called a temporary segment where we ask Maxyboi how filming for his second movie, The Magic Treehouse, goes to Mount Vesuvius 2, this time at Mount St. Helens, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and Gwyneth Paltrow is going.
Well, let me tell you, it's going phenomenal. All right, we just finished at Mount Vesuvius, and now we've arrived on set a couple weeks ago. But I flew over to Europe for this podcast right here. We were at Mount St. Helens filming an incredible scene. We had Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and that actress you just mentioned.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yep, that one.
That one.
Goop Superstar, I believe, is what you're looking for. Yeah.
Yeah, Superstar. Yep, we are currently still filming, and it's going great. The scenes that are tasteful being completed, but we just have to finish the one where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is running down the hill, where the lava is spewing down as he's running down, and he's got the llama. If you remember the llama that he has to go up to rescue.
Of course, the llama.
Yes, the llama. He's got that on his shoulder, so he's running down the mountain. Rocks just slipping out from under him. He's trying to catch his feet as he's running down, and he's having a hard time doing it. And lava is spewing out behind him. It's an epic scene, but a little bit of a spoiler.
I heard that this movie didn't use any special effects at all. So how did the llama and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson get along so well?
Well, it was a bit of a bonding experience that happened 2 weeks prior to filming. So we left Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on a secluded island near the Galapagos, and so it was just him and the llama for about 2 weeks, and together they got to know each other pretty well. So during the filming, they had no problems whatsoever. The llama was easily able to do whatever we said, really, and he popped right onto Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's shoulders, and they were able to get ready to film it.
That's amazing. And for our listeners at home, Max, how is that real lava?
That was the tricky part. Really timing filming with Mount St. Helens. I mean, come on, you couldn't have asked for better timing when we were doing it, As soon as we finish filming at Mount Vesuvius, we go to Mount St. Helens, and boom, it erupts. Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Wow.
So we got really lucky there. But it was definitely a hard film. I was running backwards with my camera as Dwayne Rock Johnson was coming at me. We had another guy behind him, tracking him with like a little drone, and but it was tough. I won't lie. It was a tough film, but it's gonna look really good on theaters.
And I have one final question. So our listeners, obviously, they can see everything we're doing, which is why that sweet techno dancing from the EuroHaus is just, I mean, it's got to be lighting up their screens.
Oh yeah.
But they can't smell what The Rock is cooking. So here's my question, Max. Does Gwyneth Paltrow smell anything like the 4 candles I bought from Goop?
Well, I would say yes. That's it. Yes.
Yep. Sounds about right.
You heard it here, folks. Those candles are, they'll set the mood just right.
They will absolutely set the mood.
And by yes, he means no. So on that, let's it's time to thank our sponsors.
Wait, Eric, I had a question. How are vagina candles not for the kids?
I mean, they might have made a child, but no, Alex, no.
All right, let's wrap this up and
this
thank
one's
our
for the
sponsors.
Kids. I would like to thank Cornerkin Cornwalker, the hottest costume this Halloween season.
I gotta thank Booty Bumpin', that awesome laser art exhibit that really underscores the folly of man.
I would like to thank all the llamas out there. They're really an animal that's underappreciated. Nobody really takes the time to say thank you, llama, but they really should. So this one goes out to llamas.
Llama. Thank you, llama. And I would also like to thank Homegrown Hops. We've been harvested, and the growing season's over. Now it's brewing season. And who do you need? Homegrown hops.
This podcast is for the kids, as per Maxyboi Thuggin's special request, and therefore we are sponsored in part by Veggies. Eat all yo veggies, kids.
And this podcast couldn't be made without the Party House, yeah. We got some new beats. We got some new songs. They're dropping soon. Everybody, party on.
I have to thank Eric's Fishing Euro Toasters Incorporated, LLC, for sponsoring this podcast and also being an effective way to catch sunfish.
Also a great way to defend against the great white.
Also true.
On a final note, oh, no. I have another sponsor. And that, of course, is nuclear-powered strippers. For the kids.
It's for the kids.
And with that, we will wrap this podcast up before the nuclear-powered stripper ends the night in a nuclear meltdown. Just like at Hedonism Bot's bachelor party.
There were bodies everywhere, and then the explosion went off.
It was horrible. All right, this has been episode 6, season 3, Do It Brothers, a Dewey Brothers podcast. Make sure that before the snow starts flying, your Little League fields are already ready for next year, because this is when they're at their most picturesque.
Okay, pray for snow. Trim your mustaches and burn them to the sacred olden gods of snow. I'm Alex.
I'm Eric.
And for the love of and for the love of God, man,
just send it. We want the white mountains. We want our mountains nice and white and full of love. So pray for
Alex. I oh my God, what the hell are you saying, man?
It's just like praying the gay away.
That was terrible.
But the opposite of that.